welcome back to a new episode of Cooking with Jay Simkevitz. If you're new or reoccurring and haven't subscribed, please subscribe below. If you have subscribed, then thank you so much for doing that. On today's episode, I'm going to make a Quebec delicacy that is strictly from Quebec, that has been created in Quebec and exploded in Canada. And I'm making today a poutine. It is very simple. You only need 3 ingredients. It's like mind-blowing that only 3 ingredients to create this. It's like, what more could you ask for? You don't need 500 billion ingredients, just 3 ingredients. So I'm going to show you what you need to create this yummy, delicious Quebec delicacy. As I told you, you only need 3 ingredients. You need your French fries. These are straight cut. I find they work the best. You're going to need your squeaky cheese, which is called cheese curds. Okay, in case you didn't know that. And you're going to need your poutine packet sauce, because I do not know any other way than to get it out of a packet sauce or out of a metal can that you can find at the grocery store. I don't know if you'll have it in your country, but in Canada you can find it at any grocery stores. First thing you want to do is take your fries and you want to put them in the oven at 450 degrees. So let's do that. Here we go. We're going to put this in here on the bottom rack. And you're going to cook it for 16 minutes. Let's put it 16 minutes, and you're going to flip it every halfway through. So every 8 minutes you're going to flip it. So the timer is about to go off, and you're going to take your fries and you're going to flip them. Time to flip them. As I just told you, the timer was going off. So let's flip these. You're going to pull them out and you're going to flip them the best you can. Sometimes they'll break. As you can see, they break. See, broke. But you do the best you can to flip them. Okay? And now you cook them for another 8 minutes. Now it's time to create the poutine sauce. So I'm going to use half the packet because that's what I can do. I'm going to stick it in a pot of water and I'm going to whisk it. So let's go do that. So I got my pot with my water in there. I'm going to open up the packet of poutine sauce and I'm going to dump half of it in. That's if it would go. Fortunately, sometimes it doesn't rip open the proper way. So you just gotta do the best you can to try to get it open. There we go. Now it's open. So you dump it all in there. Well, half of it. There you go. And you whisk it all together. You just whisk it in there and you turn on your temperature to high, and you gotta whisk it frequently. That is like every few seconds you gotta come back and whisk it because you don't want to burn it. But the reason why we put it on high is because we only have 8 minutes to cook it, to create it. And if we had a little bit longer, you would put on a lower temperature. So you whisk it and it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look brown and delicious in the beginning, but it's going to turn into a darker brown later. So I'll show you what it looks like when it is done. As you can see, the poutine gravy is getting darker. It used to be a really light brown. Now it's getting darker, as you can see all around here, like even the dots, you see? That's because the sauce is getting thick and it's turning into a nice dark brown gravy. Now that your poutine gravy is boiling, that means it is done. So you're going to take it and you're going to remove it off the pan, off here, and you're going to put it over to the side because you got to make room for your French fries that you're going to put here. Okay, the timer has just gone off, and now it's time to remove our delicious French fries. Now it is time to add it all together and make it taste amazing and look perfectly good. Because now you're going to add the fries, the cheese curds, and the gravy all together to create this yummy poutine. So let me show you how you're going to do that. Okay, now you're going to take your bowl and you're going to start layering the fries and the cheese. So take half of the fries, you put them in the bowl, and you sprinkle your cheese. Oh, sometimes you get big giant pieces like that. You just want to break them up just so they can go longer. Just like that. And now you add the rest of the fries on top of it. Be very careful when using your hands doing this because you might burn yourself. I've done this many times before, so I know how to do it. And now you sprinkle on your cheese again. So you get big pieces of cheese just like that. Just got to break them up. So it all works out. Then you sprinkle on some more. And sometimes they'll fall out. And there you go. You got that part done now. You just need to add the last thing that makes a poutine a poutine. The poutine gravy. So what you want to do is just mix it a little bit. And as you can see, no, you can't see, I'm sorry, you cannot see that. Now, as you can see, it is brown gravy. It's gone to a darker brown. So now you're going to add it on top of your poutine. And that, my friends, is a yummy, delicious poutine made straightly from Canada. That is a Quebec delicacy. You can never forget the most important thing to do when you are the chef, the cook, the person who creates the food. You have to try your food. Well, really, you don't have to. But to get a good response and to know if it is good, you have to try the food. So, I'm going to try this yummy poutine. So let's see. That is delicious. Oh yeah, that is amazing. I'm loving every bite of it. On that note, I hope you really enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please hit that thumbs up button, squash it, smash it, high five it, do whatever you have to. Hit that thumbs up button. I'm looking for 50 thumbs up on this video. I know you can do it. So let's do it. Let's work together and get it done. Also, share this with your friends, family, and all your social medias because it's important to share this video because this food is amazing. Also, remember, you guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. You guys are beautiful. You're one of a kind. And thank you so much for being part of Cooking with Jay Simkevitz and Jay Squad. And remember, the most important thing is keep calm and cook on.